Hello, students. I'm so happy to see you. We're going to start the way we start almost every art class. Hello, scholars. Hello, scholars. You repeat. Hello, scholars. It's time for art class now. It's time for art class now. Why not? It's what we do in real life. Why not here too? So guys, I'm so happy to be able to be here with you. And today what we're going to do is cover 5 main things. Number 1, we're going to take a look at the website to help you take a look at it and make it not feel overwhelming. The last thing I want is for you to feel overwhelmed. I want it to be something that you can go to and find cool stuff and be excited and do some cool art. All right? Number 1. Find the website and work our way around it. Number 2, I will be giving you direct instruction on the web page, like I'm going to do today. I'm going to show you how to draw something, but you also have choices. You might say, yes, that's what I want to do. I want to work along with Mrs. Crowder and make what she's making. Or you might say, yes, I want to do that and I want to do something else. Awesome. You do as many art projects as you have time for and you want to. That's great. And I want to see your pictures. That's the next thing, is that you will be able to put pictures up so I can see, so other people can see, and people from other schools can do that too. It's okay. So you can get your friends and family to join. It's for children, from kindergarten through 5th grade. Kindergarten through 5th grade students, okay? And then the 4th thing is to bear in mind that when we keep ourselves busy, especially if it's a time when maybe we're not out seeing as many people as usual, maybe we're kind of more alone than we are usually, doing social isolation, it's good to do things to keep ourselves busy and keep our spirits up and make ourselves feel good. And one way to make yourself feel good is to make stuff and to challenge yourself and do things that maybe you just didn't even know you were capable of doing. Okay? So I have all kinds of things up on the website and all kinds of things planned for next time too. So I'm so happy that I can be your art teacher. And then finally, we'll do a project together. And I'll show you what that is in a minute. On here we have different things: science art, nature art, drawing, painting, sculpture, virtual field trip. There's a word in Spanish for you. And here is my last video that I made. You click on that and you can watch it. This here tells you how to join a Zoom meeting with me, okay? All kinds of great information. Explore the whole website and know that you can make choices from it, all right? Can you see a face in that tree? That's a tree by my house, isn't it cool? Make me a drawing of that. Or here's a beautiful flower. Dandelions are beautiful flowers. Here's a mosaic that I made today using stones. We can use natural found objects. Now, but today, what we're going to do together in just a minute is we are going to work on the science and art page. Do you see that little girl? I think she loves science. You know what? I love science too. It's so cool. And here is an image that I found on the web, thanks to Colossal and Igor Sawanowitz. I don't know how to say his name. And here's a beautiful microscopic image of a microscopic animal. That means a teeny tiny little animal that you cannot see unless you look at it under a microscope. So that's what I'm going to work on making right now and show you how I'm doing it, what I'm using, and you can make it too, which would be really cool. Okay, so to get started with, I'll show you some of the materials that I have here. Number one, I have my paintbrushes. I have a lot of paintbrushes, I know, but I have them here to use because I paint a lot. Like I told you before, I did those elephants. I did that one. There's other ones around here that maybe I'll show you in another video, but not today because we don't have time for everything. So, what else do I have? I have different markers and pencils right here that I'm going to be using when I'm working with you. I have a bowl of water. I don't have a dog bowl like we have at school, but I have a bowl and it's less likely to tip over than a cup. So you might want to do that. And be sure to protect that table or whatever you are using. I have a nice eraser. And I'm going to be using these kinds of paints today. Maybe I'll try doing the YouTube thing and put a link down here. Try and bring in some sponsors. Wouldn't that be cool? That means I get some money. Or you could use these paints here. That'd be fine too. Whatever you have on hand. I'm going to be using these paints by Crayola because they're kids' paints. So I think it's likely that some of you might have them. And if you don't, you might have something like it. Or you might have watercolors. You could use those. Whatever you have on hand, that's what you should use. So I have prepared my palette. I'm just using a white plate because that's what I typically use. Now you could use a lot of different things. You could use a paper plate. A lot of times I use paper plate, to tell you the truth. Or if you have like one of those styrofoam trays that meat come on, that would be a very good thing to put your paints on, because then afterwards you can wash it and reuse it. But once you decide you've used it enough, you can just throw it away. Okay. So I'm going to use this, but I'm not going to paint yet